Hello nieces and niestos, how are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm SavingsFashionista. Over here we do mainly things fragrances, whether it's body or home. And today it's that time. It's that time, you guys. What time is it? Post candle burn time. You know I do my post candle burns twice per month. This is the first candle burn, post candle burn for the month of February. So if you're interested in hearing all about the candles that I have burned the first part of this month, please stay tuned. Okay, so as always, I keep my candles in this little small, like, soaking tub. I just stack them up in here. So most of my candles, you guys who have been with me, they come from Bath and Body Works. That is just like my main candle place that I shop, Bath and Body Works. I do venture off sometimes into the DW and the Homeworks from time to time, and sometimes the Better Homes and Garden from Walmart, but it's mainly Bath and Body Works. So let's just jump right into it, you guys. So we're going to start off with something new, something that I just recently hauled, and I'm really excited to talk to you guys about it, and that is the Aloe in Palm. This is one of the newer White Barn candles that came out in that really pretty, they had like some pastel colors and they had some neutral colors as well. So the fragrance notes in Aloe and Palm are fresh palm leaves, clean eucalyptus, vetiver woods, and natural essential oil. All right, it has your standard white wax. The packaging is so beautiful. It's like this powder blue, almost aqua blue matted jar. I think I want to repurpose this jar. I got to figure out how. I got all these potential repurposed jars that, oh Lord, I don't want to become a hoarder. If you can relate to me, just give me a raised hand in the comments below. But let's talk about this candle. All right, this candle, on cold, it was very light, very intriguing. I just had to experience it. So once I lit the candle, it took it a while, like most candles do. It took it a while before it really started to give me what I was anticipating. So I did burn this in the master bedroom space. I do think that it will perform better in an a smaller bedroom or in a smaller space. I could smell the candle. It did reach like towards, and I sleep on the side of the bed that's closer to where I burn the candles by design. So it did reach to that point, but as I moved around the room to the other side of the bed and in the closet and in the bathroom space, I could not smell this candle. But you definitely get that refreshing, clean fragrance that the eucalyptus gives off. I'm not really sure what a palm leaf smell like, but I do get that vetiver woods. I think that eucalyptus, it really, you know, I tell you all the time, even with my fragrances, vetiver, it puts me in the mind of a cannabis smell. This does not give that. I think the eucalyptus, the medicinal fragrance from the eucalyptus, the refreshing minty like fragrance that eucalyptus can kind of provide, it really balances the vetiver down. But it is a very great blend. I definitely enjoyed this candle. I am so glad that I did an online order with the buy two get two as well, and I did include one of these, and I'm thinking about going out tomorrow and picking up one more, because I do think, because my home, it's, you know, it's still winter here. It's still cool here where I live. It's not getting any higher than 60 degrees when it's, you know, when we do have a little slight warmth in the day. So I do think that this is going to be a better burn once the spring seasons come in. So of course I'll feature it again once I burn it again and let you guys know. But right now, if you're going to burn it now, I would definitely say if you're in a large space, you need two, or you're going to have to just burn this in a smaller space. So again, this is the Aloe and Palm. All right, the next one, I think this came out with Spring 1. This was like one of the first spring candles that they came out with. This is the Amethyst Dream. The fragrance notes in Amethyst Dreams or Solar Crystals. You know, Bath and Body Works really trips me out with these abstract fragrance notes that they put in these candles, like make you say, what does that smell like? Solar Crystals, Smooth Iris, Warm Musk. Alright, this candle had a very perfumey smell to it. I'm sure it was the iris and the musk. I really like the fragrance of it. Out of all of the ones, I think it was a green one and a pink one, I like this one the most. It gives you a perfumey, a female perfumey fragrance. It did not have a very high throw. Like I said, a lot of these candles that I burn in my main bedroom space, it really has to be a power thrower for me to get the experience across the entire space. But I could smell it as I walked past it, and if I was in a certain area on the bed. But once I got to like the closet space in the bathroom, the smell was very faint. I do like the fragrance of the candle. I wish that I had gotten two, but I didn't. So if you are a person who like the perfumey type fragrances, or candles that provide that type of fragrance, because I could very well see this being like a body mist or a perfume fragrance. It smells just that good. Very pretty fragrance. The packaging, beautiful. It looks like an amethyst crystal. This is a wraparound package on it. The burn performance was very good. I don't have any nicks or hot spots in the candle. It did no sooting, no melting of the wraparound. This was a very great candle as far as the burn experience. I do wish that I had gotten two, or it just threw a little higher, but I enjoyed it. Again, Amethyst Dream. Alright, the next candle. This candle had me really freaking out in my mind. This is the French Baguette. I picked this up at Candle Day. This was the only one I got. I only got it just to have the experience of it. And when I lit this candle, you guys, I lit it in the kitchen space, of course, and it kind of like slipped my mind that I had actually gotten this candle, or not that I had gotten the candle, but I was burning the candle in the downstairs area. And I kept saying to myself as I was moving around upstairs, what's cooking down there? What's cooking down there? And I'm like, I can't let it burn. I actually started to say to myself, whatever it is, I gotta watch it. I can't let it burn. How weird is that? But this smells just like bread or some type of baked good. You know, like a sugar cookie that's not very sugary, because you don't get a very high sugary note in it, because it smells like bread. It smells like something that you cook in the oven. But it was a cool little candle. I think it's a vibe setting candle, depending on what you're doing on that particular day. But I just got it for the experience. The fragrance notes are slow rising dough, crispy crust, and a pat of butter with natural essential oils. And they had tons of these at SAS. I think they probably end up taking some to the back for the next year's SAS, because it was so many. Alright, so the next candle, this is the Blueberry Marshmallow Bar. Very familiar here on the channel. I think I ended up with like 7 of these candles. This came out in spring one as well. Completely enjoying this candle. The fragrance notes in the Blueberry Marshmallow Bar are sugared blueberries, sweet vanilla, toasted marshmallow. I bought so many of these because I never could get my hand on the vanilla bean marshmallow, which is a favorite candle of mine. So every time it came online, they sold out before I could place my order. So I got these instead. No, it's not a dupe, but the marshmallow note that it provides, it really does remind me of the marshmallow note in the vanilla bean marshmallow. And I like blueberry. So very nice fragrance. It is definitely a gourmand fragrance. It just puts me in the mind of blueberry muffins with marshmallow, with the smell of marshmallow. It suited a little bit, standard white wax, but it performed and it blew. This time I threw, not blew. This time I burned this one in the kitchen because the previous ones, I think I burned them in the main bedroom. But I burned it in the kitchen, and it actually filled up that kitchen space in the eating kitchen area and pushed on into the foyer. So really nice candle. You can find this candle now. My stores have, the 2 stores I frequent, they have quite a few of these. So this is a really nice candle to have, and I think this is a very safe candle to gift to people, and I try to mention of that when I come across a candle like that, because fragrances are just kind of complex when it comes to gifting, but I think this is a nice candle to gift to someone. All right, the next one is a classic. I picked this up just because I had not had it in a very long time, but this is the Gingham original. This has blue freesia, white peach, and fresh clementine. Gingham kind of holds a little dear space within me when it comes to this channel, because Gingham, someone gifted me this, and this is what really kind of like kicked off me frequenting Bath and Body Works more, to check out the body care more so, because I really enjoyed the Gingham body care set that someone had gifted me. But this was a messy burn. It suited a whole lot. I don't know why this candle was so extremely hot. I burned this in the main bedroom space, and for the most part it gave a very average throw throughout the room. I really enjoyed it. It was just something I picked up just because. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I just think I kind of missed smelling it, and I wanted to buy it. So I did, and I enjoyed it. This is a good candle, and I think it's kind of popular, and people really do like this candle. And you can't find this candle all the time in Bath and Body Works. All right, the next candle is the pink prosecco frosting, and I took the lid off and I put it onto this Positively Sweet, but you know, this is one of those pretty lidded jars. This candle, the fragrance notes are pink sugared buttercream, fresh blackberries, chilled prosecco. Very nice, fruity, just bubbly candle. It has that effervescence note in it. It's not a very strong effervescence note, but you can mildly pick up the sparkling note that's in it. The buttercream, it kind of gave it like this weird pastry-like note. It's not a real gourmandish candle, but it gave you a slight gourmand touch, and those berries that are in here are extremely tart. I only got one of these candles when I got them. I'm glad I only did, because I wouldn't say that this would be one of my favorite candles. It smells better on cold than it does actually burning, but it performed relatively good. This was in the main bedroom space. It did an average filling of the room. I enjoyed it, but would I repurchase this fragrance? Probably not. Just not one of my favorites. But I enjoyed it for the time I had it. Alright, here's another candle. I picked this up, I think, last year at Candle Day. This is the Pink Fairy Gumdrop. The fragrance notes in Pink Fairy Gumdrop are sparkling sugar, berries, pink cotton candy, sprinkle of fairy dust with natural essential oils. This is one of my favorite fairy pink bubblegummy type of candles, and I realized that I only had one left. I thought I had 2 left. Yeah, this candle, it reminds me of, you know, the fruity bubblegummy like type of candle, like the unicorn sprinkle, and it kind of puts me in the mind of like the Tutti Frutti candle. I don't know if they're repackaged or they're dupes of one another. I don't really know, but I do like that particular vibe. But I think out of all of them, this one and Unicorn Sprinkle is running neck to neck. But it's just your sugary, fun time, girly, unicorns, bubblegum, and lollipop type of candle. Really enjoyed it. It was a little, it kind of suited. You can see that the wraparound got a little hot. It started to disfigure some. And other than that, it was a pretty good burn. I burned this in the bedroom space, and this is definitely a large room filler. It will take care of the entire room. So again, this is the Fairy Gumdrop. All right, and the last 3 wick we have is the Pistachio and Toasted Vanilla. Pistachio and Toasted Vanilla has fragrance notes of salted pistachio, toasted vanilla almonds with natural essential oil. And I just want to pinch myself for not getting more than 2 of these candles. On cold, this candle can be very deceiving because it has a very high nutty note in it, which was not a turn off, but I wanted it to be more creamy than it was nutty. But once I burned these candles, and it was something different about this second one than the first one. I think I really like this one better. I don't know if it was my house at that time. I don't know what it was. If it was my mood, I don't know what it was. But this candle, she served. I had her going in the kitchen space, and the way she drifted up to the top level of the house was outstanding. I still would prefer the pistachio ice cream over the pistachio and toasted almond, but I'll take this one because she was good. She suited some, got a little hot, but this candle is really good, and this was my last one. I only bought 2 of them, you guys, and I'm kind of disappointed in myself for that. But Bath & Body Works, if you're listening, would you please pour and package and sell pistachio ice cream in the 3 wick? I just like that one better because it has a more creamier note to it. But this one is good as also. And I had 1 3 wick. This is an old one. I picked this up several summers back. This is the berry waffle cone. No fragrance notes. That's just no fragrance notes in it. But you know what berry waffle cone gives. Berry waffle cone. This was a single wick. It performed fairly well in the kitchen space. I had it going in the kitchen. You know, berry waffle cone, I think that if you don't like that, my family says smell like boo-boo. It's a little weird note that berry waffle cone gives, especially in the 3 wick. When I burned it in the 3 wick, they hated that candle. They was like, put that out, that stinks. But it doesn't smell like that in the single wick. So I finally burned it. Berry waffle cone is not one of my favorites. I probably would never buy it again. If I found some single wicks on sale, I probably would get it. But it was what it was. And the last item I have are the Huntington Home Honey Glazed Pear Cider. I hate that I don't have any more. I probably purchased about 6 or 7 or 8 of these from Aldi's in the wax melt. I've used them all. This is my last container. So that's all I have for you guys. If you have burned any of these candles that I mentioned today, and you want to leave some commentary in the comment section below, please do that. Or if you have any questions about my experience with the candles, or some details that I didn't share, and here I am rambling, please leave those questions in the comments below. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel, and do not forget, you, yes you are great. Bye-bye.